I thought, I'm sorry if this offends you, I thought you sold your account or something because you didn't say it. And like, I don't know what happened that game.
All right, well, if you are that insightful about RTZ's itemization, how about we talk to the man himself? Because we got RTZ on the line for a winner's interview. Artur, did you hear what Fear has to say about your itemization?
Fear? I heard what you said. I think you're right.
Yeah,
that's immediately what I thought about after the first game. So.
Okay, but did you think about this other thought? That is, Fear's critique in Game 1 was thought maybe a Revenant's brooch could have been useful on your Sven.
That one's undercover.
For what?
Oh, Revenant's brooch?
Fear, it's pretty cringe. It's pretty cringe. Just go MKB, play stable. Come on, Fear, you know this.
You can two-shot PA with Revenant's brooch, just saying.
I mean,
check it out sometime.
If I can hit her, like, but the thing is, if I can hit her for 2 seconds, she'll be dead anyway. If I have MKB.
True.
Really, you're just caving like that, Fear? Just
I'm not. My Revenant's brooch
He's
is
gotta take
it's
it, man.
theory
Come
craft right now. Like, it's not the law. It's just this item can't.
I think it's good on TA, actually. Yeah. I think you can always go for it later in the game because it's just way too strong. But on Sven, I haven't actually had a need to buy it yet.
Okay, that's a reasonable assessment. I'll take your word for it. How about the clip that was briefly shown on the stream that in Game 1, while your team was roshing...
Okay, I already know where this is going.
You took it in stride that you were smiling after it happened.
It's because it's just like a... What can you do a moment? It's like everyone in the game, including me, knows there's like a giant fuck up. It's just like, what else are you gonna do, you know? It's just one of those moments.
How are you feeling about...
Definitely, I think it threw the game, for sure.
It did seem that way from our perspective. How are you feeling about Sven as a hero right now? It seems that it's always been in your wheelhouse, and right now it's top tier. Is it feeling comfortable for you?
It just feels like there aren't that many options, and Sven is just like the best option, so you just play Sven. Like, every pub, people just pick Sven, so you pick Sven, and then you just get a banned. It's like the same thing with Gyro. It feels kind of boring. Just like... Not many options to play other like fun heroes. But yeah, it's a fun hero. Maybe with a blink. So.
Lesson learned then. Fear, you got any other questions for RTZ?
Yeah, so I guess the big question's gonna be like, you guys everyone's playing on the new patch, right? New drafting, and you guys are doing really well. How come Shopify Rebellion's looking so good right now?
I'm not sure. I think we had about a month off from each other, and I think that probably helped everybody refocus, recenter individually, and get it like back together for themselves before they bring it to the team. And I think we all put in a lot of work over the last, like, I'll say, like, give or take 4 weeks, and it's like, at least it feels like it's showing off a little bit. And yeah, I mean, the potential's there for sure. It always has been.
So would you say the vibe of the team is better than it's been in a long time?
Yeah, I mean, because we're actually winning games too. That helps. So vibe is good.
All right.
All right, what up, Artur? I want to ask you about the new drafting stage. What do you think about it? Do you think there's a big preference that you other teams have between first and second pick, and do you enjoy the changes?
I think I'm one of those people that always doesn't like. I don't really enjoy these like crazy big changes because I feel like it takes a long time to truly kind of understand, like to have a natural flow of things. So I don't think we're quite there. I don't think anybody's quite there. Not even like the finalists of the last tournament. I think it's gonna take a long time. So people are just sort of feeling it out. No one knows what's truly optimal. There's like win rates and stats, but it's like. I wouldn't say it's like exactly the correct, like the stats don't show exactly the full picture because people are just not fully utilizing each pick or ban. Like there's definitely slots that favor first pick or slots that favor second pick, and like certain like ban into pick or whatever pick into ban. So yeah, I don't have an opinion. This is probably a Bulbo question. I'm just kind of chilling and like.
This guy will not give me a good answer. But yeah.
Well, but the thing is, I truly don't know. Like this one, I'm not sure.
Okay, I have one more thing. Remember we played a pub game like a week ago? I played.
Yeah, I remember this game. I was gonna ask you about it.
Now I'm very interested.
I think I'll go first.
Okay.
He called us all terrible, and I think it was correct. I think your flame was adjusted. I wanted to apologize to you.
I thought, I'm sorry if this offends you, I thought you sold your account or something because you didn't say it. And like, I don't know what happened that game.
No, I have not played much Dota in a while.
Okay,
so,
that makes sense.
It happens. I appreciate it though.
All right, I want to follow up on what you were talking to Fear about
The
with the whole
counseling?
break. Do you think with the upcoming season, with the whole breakdown of the DPC for the next year, is that going to perhaps favor your team? If this whole, getting more of a break between tournaments seems to be helpful for you, is that maybe why success has been a little bit more spread out in the last couple of years for you? Is it burnout?
For me, I think it's always been an issue of like, I find it really difficult to get in like a kind of like a learning zone when I'm playing like multiple tournaments in a row. So I found that having this like month of time to individually practice helped me a lot, like fill in the gaps of what I think I needed to improve on. Aside from that, like TP mid, but like shit happens. In general, I don't necessarily prefer one or the other. I enjoyed the DPC, like the 3-week system. The 6-week system was like complete dog shit, I guess. I can say that.
Fair.
Like I remember we had to be in like a boot camp for 6 weeks to play NA teams. It was like miserable. So like the 3 weeks, I feel it's not like a big time commitment. I think there are definitely like capabilities to run tournaments and stuff. So it is a bit sad to see it go. But I wouldn't say I prefer one or the other. It is what it is.
All right, okay, thank you. At this point, you've been through many different iterations of Dota esports, and we still continue to make a great game regardless. So thank you very much, RTZ, for taking the time to speak to us, and congratulations on how Shopify are doing so far.
Thank you, Fear.
Yep, thank you, RTZ.
Now he knows. Blink Dagger.
I mean, he already knew. He's a smart guy.
But Revenant's approach still yet to be determined.
I mean, it's a 3-craft item. It's good in some games, but like, if he thinks he can kill PA in 2 shots with MKB, whatever gets the job done, right? He understands the win condition, and you can do it in multiple ways. And we talked about the Bloodthorn being a potential option too. Whatever gets you to where you need to be.
In a
As a
different game
wise
can
man
work.
once said.